often do you do that with your spouse? Every day? A couple times a day? Once a week? Listen to this. Turns out 1 in 5 married couples don't kiss for up to a week at a time. Okay, I got a full disclosure here. It is a British survey of British people. Make of that what you will, from the British Heart Foundation study. Now, the study also found that kisses are more quick pecks when they do kiss rather than those long, passionate movie embraces. Although, listen to this, 5% of couples over the age of 45 say they make plenty of time for affection, lots of kisses during the week. So, brings us to the question about being married and about how important physical affection is, and is it a whole, you know, the cliche, once you get married, the flame starts to go down. Let's talk about it. We're going to bring in Atlanta radio host Jen Hobby, and also Dr. Tartt, who's an expert psychiatrist, specializes in relationships. Hello, you guys.
Hi.
Okay. First of all, if we're going to talk about kissing our spouse, we got to be fully open here. So, Jen, how often do you kiss your spouse, your husband?
I'm a newlywed, so it's every day.
All the time.
All the time, yes.
I'm married 10 years. We kiss every day. All right.
Good. And that's why you're happy.
That's right.
So, you know, in all seriousness, I mean, it's fun to sort of make fun, but there is something to this, right, Dr. Tartt?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's how we connect. That's how we bond. And what happens is couples, when they get married, they stop doing the things that actually connected them in the first place. And research shows it's the everyday mundane things, responding to how was your day, a kiss on the cheek, a long, passionate kiss, you know, that doesn't mean you want to have sex with your partner. That really brings the relationship together, and we stop doing it. We get lazy.
So what needs to happen? Do we need more breath freshener? What is the problem here?
I mean, you know, it's a serious thing because we have a divorce rate that's close to 50%, and a lot of that has to do with the lack of intimacy. We tend to put our partners last. We put the kids ahead of them, work, more money, taking care of mom, working out, video games, all kind of ridiculous things. And when it comes down to it, if we neglect our partner and we don't have intimacy, which connects us, then the connection fades, and we argue, break up, and divorce.
And you can tell that through a kiss, right?
Right.
That's a really good barometer for where your relationship is. Are you enjoying that kiss? Are you getting the same energy back? I think you can tell a lot, especially about a woman's mood, through the way she's kissing you.
It's true, right? I mean, I don't mean to, again, stereotype, but women and, like, the little touches and that kind of affection, we think of men and sex, but, you know, with women, we talk about holding and all that. I mean, is there some truth to that?
Well, you know what? Men actually respond more to touch than women, because y'all typically talk to connect, but we need to connect in order to talk. So instead of you know, asking your husband or your boyfriend to talk to you, just rub him on the back, sit next to him, and then he'll open up and he'll say, "Hey, babe, how was your day?" But we don't want to talk.
You hear that, ladies?
Touch us first, then
That's
talk.
That's right, a little back rub, and you get to talk about all sorts of things, like the kids and the bills and the groceries. Okay,
no.
Here's a question. We hear some people say that their relationship works even though they're not that affectionate, because they're just not touchy-feely people, they're not kissing people. Is that true? Do you buy that, or is that justification?
I think that sounds like justification, if you ask me.
Yeah,
I don't know your thoughts.
No, I agree. If you're not intimate, then you're not connecting. And there's a huge phenomenon here in the States called single but married, to where you're married, but they're not friends, they're not connected, they're just doing it for the children, they're doing it because they don't want to split assets. In a recession, you can't sell the house. You can't buy anything, you have bad credit, so how are you going to divorce and go anywhere? And there are a lot of couples that say we've been together for 15, 20, 25 years, but the amount of affairs or the outside relationships that they have is pervasive, and it's because they don't connect, and they need it, so they get it outside the marriage.
Right, so it can be a symptom of a bigger issue.
Oh, absolutely.
That can be said. Just want to let you